Yo, 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 good morning, good morning. We are back, baby. We are back on a Saturday, very slow morning, but we have some cool stuff to talk about, right? Well, I say cool stuff, but some good information to talk about. And we've already been seeing people hit pairs, which is really, really cool to see when it comes to the Virgil Ablohs, of course. But we have multiple drops going on this morning. We're hanging out, we're here, we're chilling. It's a Saturday morning, bro. It's a Saturday morning. It's not gonna be that exciting, but I want to get on. I wanted to yap with y'all because Saturday morning, we could have slept in, but come on, man. Let's see what's going on. Let's see how these 14s do. We'll talk about some stock numbers, Swarovskis as well. They're beyond limited, but we do have a couple things to talk about when it comes down to the early drop of the Virgil Ablohs. I'm gonna explain exactly how that went down, what actually came from it, and what we learned from it. So welcome in. We have coffee in actually 2 minutes today, since we are starting at, at 8:55. We started a little bit later, 10 minutes later. So in like just 2 minutes, we're doing a coffee cheers. So get ready for that. But welcome in, guys. Hopefully you guys had a good Friday night. Hopefully you're not feeling too rough this morning if you stayed out too late. I'm guessing the people that stayed out too late aren't here yet. But welcome in. Let's see what we got. All right. Starting off, we got ZP Kicks, we got Jared Grant, we got Biz, we got Big, we got Right Dwayne, Chris, we have Bach in the building. What's up, Dan the Man? What's up, Fish? What's up, Dan? What's up, Kia? Good morning. How are you, Kia? Uh-oh. Kia said, check your DMs. Let me guess, Kia. You got a pair of Virgils, didn't you? Let me guess, you got a pair of Virgils. Oh, she did it. She freaking did it. Let's go. Oh my gosh. He says, oh my God, I can't breathe. Congratulations, Kia. I'm happy for you, but I am a little jealous. I can't lie. Next up, what we got? Stinky Fingers up. Sniper King. We got Elbow. We got Yak in the building. We got It's Me. We got Married to Designer, Ryan. Elbow. We got Sniper King again. Let me see here. We got Giovanni. We got Hitman. We got One Humble. We got Matthew, Philly, Mr. All Talk, Deuce, Sizzle. Chris, we got Rich in the building. What's up, Trizzy? What's up, your boy Fid? What's up, Greasy? What's up, Chad? We got Derek. Yes, sir. What's up, Elias? What's up, Wayne? Good morning. What's up, Pedro? Yeah, the off-lights, it's all good, bro. You didn't miss it. You still have a chance to buy. You do. You still have multiple chances to buy. Don't worry. I'm going to explain that in this one. What's up, Freeze? What's up, sir? We got Jesse in the building. What's up, Finesse? What's up, Aiden? Man, I'm not going to lie to you guys. Once again, last night, I don't know what's going on. So I cannot sleep. So my brain functions, I'm telling you. If you can't tell by the way I'm reading names, I'm like, huh? Am I reading this right? Am I reading it wrong? I'm like, bro, I feel like I cannot read right now. But that's just, that's called recovery. Recovery from a long week of, lack of sleep. That's what happens. And bro, here we go, man. Good thing is we have coffee starting off like right away. So Chick-fil-A breakfast does sound good, bro. It's a Saturday. Treat yourself. We worked hard all week, didn't we? Well, you guys, I mean, I feel like I wasn't here because I was gone, but we all worked pretty hard this week, right? Go get yourself some Chick-fil-A breakfast. Yeah. Unidog, I will tell you here in a second. What's up, Odious? Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. What's up, Mello? What's up, Rizzo? What's up, Adam? 70,000 Angels. All right, here it is. I forgot that we're doing a cheers earlier, so I didn't actually brew my coffee until kind of late, so this is going to be a hot coffee cheers. But good morning. Happy Saturday. Like I said, let's have a day. Cheers up. Boom. Bam. Oh, this is going to be hot. It's going to burn my mouth. It's all good, though. Yep, all good. Didn't burn my mouth. Just took a little bit. Let's all celebrate Kia. You don't have any of your information on this, do you? Let me make sure that there's no information of yours on this Kia, but let's celebrate Kia for the first thing that we see right here. Right? let me see. Boom. Right here. This is from Kia. She hit. Right? Boom. Complete your purchase. These items will be reserved for you until a certain time. I'm guessing that's your information. Jordan 1 High OG High VAA designed by Virgil Abloh sneaker in white. What a name. What a name on these. A size 7. Secured. Awesome job, Kia. Congratulations. What a great Chicago trip. Right? What an absolutely amazing Chicago trip. We're all happy for you. Right? We are all happy for you. So straight up, what's going on? What went down? So the first thing that's been going on with, all of Virgil Abloh, we did have Notra, right? Notra ended up doing a drop. A lot of people showed up in store. They had an event, they had a convention going on. We saw this. I've also seen people already pick up their pairs this morning, which is awesome to see. Super, super excited for everyone that hit. You just had to donate. This was a great method, honestly. Absolutely great method to give back to the community. I love that. Love to see it 100%. So I'm happy to see you guys pick them up. And I know I saw some W's, but check this out. Check these out, man. Right there in person. Right there in person. Look, Kia, you get access to these. You know that? Look at this. You get access to these in hand today. Special box, all of this. Already got them pairs. You know the deal. So, wow. I am 100% jealous, but super happy for you for sure. Yeah, that's so fun that you get to pick them up today. That makes it even better. Picking them up today makes it way better. Yeah. What's the chance if I go to FL to grab a pair of 14s? You think they'll have available? I think JD Sports and Finish Line will. I think you would have a better chance at JD Sports and Finish Line. I do. Yeah. So crazy. I had this trip planned for the Cardi B concert and then end up hitting shoes. Now that is insane because we didn't know that was going to happen, right? We didn't. And bam, you got them. So, yeah, so what's going on with Awake New York? So Awake New York will be having an event today, which is Saturday from 1 to 7 p.m. The actual event location is 62 Orchard Street, New York, USA. Now, here's the thing. You cannot actually go today unless you RSVP. But with that being said, we're expecting Awake New York to do a random raffle like they did for LA. Right? I've already talked about this. I kind of made a video for it too, speaking on this point. We're expecting them to randomly. They didn't give us a time, just like they did for the last one. They didn't give us a time. They made it go live at like 9 o'clock or like 8 o'clock at night for VAAs for Los Angeles World's Fair pickup. So we're watching for an EQL entry to open up today. It'll ping. Once it pings, I will at everyone so you guys know, hey, heads up, here we go, New York. If you're in New York, enter this raffle. Right? So that is what they're doing within New York. Now, they're also doing, this is for London. I know most of us are probably not in London, but this is a really cool event. Check this one out. The Virgil Abloh Archives Jordan 1, Alaska's, score a free throw to cop a pair. It's first come, first serve, so the first people that actually score a free throw get to buy a pair for $200, euros, right? That was Chicago. So what I just showed you was Chicago. Yeah, what's up, bro, man? Good to see you, man. So does anyone know the emails that come from Alaska? No, we don't. So it went Chicago, and now we have London and we have New York. So London and New York is today. Now, this is what's going on. Uh-oh. Did we miss it? Let's see. Boom. Oh, yeah, but not a big one. Not a big one. But anyways, let's see. Let me double check this. Bam. Good. Boom. Checking. All right, we're set. I had to double check everything. Yeah, no, bro. Yeah, exactly. You're good on that. Now, let's talk about where they actually did drop early. Because I know in the title and thumbnail, people are like, wait, they dropped early? How did they drop early? Let me show you kind of what went down. Now, I will warn you this. This was a mistake by their team, right? This was 100% a mistake by their team about them going live early. Then they dropped free shirts, right? So they're definitely loading stuff. We're seeing what's going on, but last night they gave us free shirts. This is on Virgil's website. More free shirts. They loaded more in the middle of the night. You see this? Boom. Well, this was actually $75 for this one. But there are free shirts that end up going through here. But if you go a little bit further up here, I will show you the success photos. Now, why did this happen? Because their team accidentally made it live. Now, with that being said, when a team actually makes things live, that does cause issues for them, but it makes it easy for them to cancel things, right? So there they are right there. VAA Air Jordan 1 High OG that went through. They gave us free shipping. Price tag was $230, after tax around $250. If you don't pay tax, it's looking like they're giving us free shipping on their website. Right? What about Canada? I don't know about Canada, I'll be honest with you. Been at work, skipped a few drops, plus I haven't worn my Wolf Grays yet. Or Lakers Force. What's up, Trev? I tried the Nike Mind Fragments the other day, but it didn't pick me. Yeah, bro, they were not easy to grab. Yeah, so these loaded out of nowhere. So these dropped at 1:54 p.m., what we saw, what we ran, right? We could see them. 1:54 p.m. EST, right? 1:54 p.m. EST is when they actually dropped. This was out of nowhere. This was a US release. They've completely pulled the product, but we know they're actually loading them. So the good thing is, we know they're loading them, and you can see they're loading more and more products. So we're expecting a Virgil Abloh website checkout, right? A drop like that. Now, they did this first come, first serve, right? This was first come, first serve. Our 24/7 monitors picked it up and kicked. That's why there were checkouts. Will the next drop actually be first come, first serve? We don't know. We don't know. Like they haven't actually told us that. I doubt it. But if it does, it's going to be very, very important that you actually see it and that you're on time. Now, there are two websites. Obviously, you have virgilabloh.com, and then you have Canary Yellow, right? And then you have Canary Yellow, and you'll notice that when you actually go check these out, like it's pulled. The product is actually pulled because it's gone, right? They pulled it away, and I'm expecting them to switch up product names since we already know them. They know that we already know the product names too, so I wouldn't be one bit surprised if they end up pulling this or changing the product name to something different. But you can see they've already pulled off the website. People are like, yo, I can't find them. No, you're not going to be able to find them now because they have already pulled them. But that's how it went yesterday, and that's how we managed to get checkouts. Now, unfortunately, like I said, they dropped early. They knew that. They picked up on it, and they did cancel orders. So, dude, once again, EU, like, I don't know much about it for EU. Everything's going to be a little bit different. Those Alaskas look nice. Better than Unions to me. If not, they wouldn't be so hard to get. Oh, bro, Alaskas, I'm super excited for Alaskas. That's just going to be another Jordan 1 that's going into my collection. Another Jordan 1 that's going right into that collection back there. Yeah, so the shoe raffle today is random. So the thing is, guys, today's Awake New York raffle will be completely random. Like, there's no set time. They just told us, look, it says no sneakers will be sold at this event. Please stay tuned for raffle information. So they're going to randomly make it go live. Oh, the Jordan 14s have been live all morning, bro. Like, I'm going to be real with you. The Jordan 14s, they have been live all morning. So let me see here. Boom. Boom. Let's do this. Yeah, let me double check these things. Good. So if you go look, dude, like I'm gonna go over to Shoe Palace so I can show you. I know people aren't really that crazy about them, but if you see this, Shoe Palace actually dropped these this morning. They didn't even put a bot protection. Shoe Palace didn't even put a bot protection for these this morning. So you can get sizes 8, 8.5, 9, 9.5, 10, 11, and 13 right now on Shoe Palace, which I highly recommend you don't do. I highly recommend you wait, which we'll talk about these here in a second. Yeah. What's up, Just Red? Good to see you, man. Yo, what's up, Twin? These 14s selling out today? No. No, 14s. I don't know if the 14s are going to sell out. Good thing is they do have low stock numbers. They do. Yeah, can't pick up my 14 waffle wins today in the hospital with this hurt. Oh, wait, hurt my chances in the future? Foot Locker champs inhibit. I don't know if it's going to hurt your chances in the future, but I hope you're doing all right, JR. JR, I hope you're doing okay, man. So, you know what's up, Paul? Good to see you. And this is another sample, but dude, look at these high quality photos. I mean, I cannot wait to see these in hand. I personally myself have never had an off-white Jordan 1. Who here in chat has had an off-white Jordan 1 in their collection? Me personally, I've actually never had one. To be completely transparent with you. I have never had an off-white Air Jordan 1 in my collection. Never bought them. Never went on my way to spend thousands to get them. And that's why it's so exciting that we have a chance to grab these. Yeah, to have these. You see Nike added Nike Connect. I saw Nike added a bunch of stuff selling daily. They added new emblems. They've added all kinds of stuff. I didn't read into Nike Connect, but there's a lot. No more connecting your account to retailers. Oh, I wasn't going to connect them anyways. Yeah, okay, so Derek's at the Chicago's. All right, I never had one. Are you going for Kobe's Monday? Probably not. Never seen one in hand. I mean, that's what I'm saying. I've seen them in hand because of sneaker shows, right? Like SneakerCon and, Got Soul, but I've never owned one myself. Rubber Dunk Off-White? Yeah, never ever. I've never had an Off-White anything, so this is going to be a special grab. Oh, nice. Yeah, I was so happy to see them in hand and real. Well, Kia, guess what? You now are a proud owner. You are now a proud owner. I have both the Chicagos and UNCs. All right, bro. I have the Off-White Jordan 5s, and it's one of my favorites, dude. The Off-White Jordan 5s, that's a special shoe. I see that out in the public. I see that out in the wild. I'm like, dude, that is a special shoe, to say the least. I'm like, man, that is nice. Yo, Trev, I finally hit the Lakers 4 on JD. They did restock yesterday. Lakers 4s did end up restocking on JD/Finish Line yesterday. Yeah, but it's good because people definitely are hitting them. It's good to see that the Notre raffles were good. I have a feeling these local raffles are going to be some of your best chances to grab. Yeah, I have a feeling some of these local raffles will be your best chances to grab. So New York people, if you are, listen, if you are in New York, be there. Yeah, you probably do. Wait, yeah, you probably do what? G, what's that mean? Man, them Alaskas are cooked. Dude, we're excited. I forgot to tell you, Trev, I finally got out of the hospital after a month. Wow. A month. Lungs messed up, in remission. I'm only 47. Do not smoke, people. Wow. Well, dude, I'm glad you're out. I'm glad your lungs that you're recovering. It's good to hear that. Good morning. I had a Notre, dude. Nice, Kevin. Yep. The black Jordan 5 Off-White, I mean, it's a nice shoe, bro. And what I like about the Jordan 5 Off-White is they take that big bubble out of the side, which makes a big difference. Yo, what's up, Broderick? How you doing, man? Nice, Crooked. What was FLX charging your card just for you to take an L? Wait, what? That means they probably messed up. You'll probably still receive them. Yeah. Sent DM Grail. All right, let me check it. Let me check. Was it in Discord or was it in... Let me see. Yep. Here we go. Discord. I should have known that. Yep, a Grail. Absolute Grail. Derek right here. Derek in chat already has the Off-White Jordan 1s. That Chicago colorway. Man, those are nice, bro. It's just something unique. You see those shoes and you see them out in the public and you're like, you know what that is. You know what that is. That's why I'm so excited to have a chance to actually grab these, right? Yes, it says no shoes will be sold in New York today. Correct, because they won't. You're 100% right. They will not be sold today, and I'll explain why. But dude, having these in hand, bro, pretty fire. Good pickup, a Grail for sure. A Grail for sure right there. So yes, you are right. They will not be selling them in store. They won't. No sneakers will be sold at this event. Please stay tuned for raffle information. Same thing happened for our LA pickup, right? When they did their LA pickup, they said the exact same thing. They're not going to be selling them in store. Like this went down. No shoes were going to be sold there, but they were going to drop them. They ended up dropping those, and that's what ended up happening. But they ended up doing a raffle. They say that because they're doing a raffle for the shoe itself. That's why they're wording it like that, to tell you, hey, the raffle will be going live at some random point. They're not going to tell us. They're going to keep us waiting, and that's why we're just going to be on standby. Standby, watching, seeing what's going down. I feel like if they did like first come, first serve, or if they did some craziness in New York, I feel like they would go insane. Reality of it is, I feel like if they did anything like that in New York, it would be... it would be absolutely nuts, man. Just to say the least. UNC's going to sit. I think UNC's, man, maybe sell out on sneakers because people just like, oh, I'll just buy them on sneakers. I personally, if I were you, don't buy these on sneakers. If you want these for yourself, go to JD Sports, go to Finish Line, go to Hibbett, go make your go get your points on them, right? But there's only like 30,000 men's pairs. Right around 30,000 men's pairs, and then for Swarovskis. Can you guess how many Swarovskis there are? Desktop always messes up when you try to load it. How many pairs of the Swarovski Air Jordan 1 women's do you think there are? Not gonna lie, the first colors when they dropped, I thought were kind of gimmicky with the deconstructed look, but I'm a sucker for all white sneakers, so I'm all for these. I love that, man. Yeah. When an FLX shipped to me, I've noticed you have to respond with a W in the text for the message. Really. I don't enter FLX ship to me very often anymore. Will there be any more for Lakers restock? Well, they just did it yesterday. They did a Lakers 4 restock yesterday. Our monitors picked them up right away. Yeah, we saw it. You could see them. You could add them. It was a special way you had to add them to your bag, though, because the website was all messed up. Yep, I got a friend who used to skate in the Off-White ones. Wild. Yeah, it was a website for Alaska, Virgil Abloh, and Canary Yellow. Hey, Trev, do you know where the Alaskas are going to drop in Canada? Right now, I do not. Oh, actually, Livestock. Isaac, Livestock is one of those. JK, J King, you're reading straight from a stock number, aren't you? Listen, J King, you're reading straight from a stock number, aren't you? Yeah, so for Canada, Livestock. Here. Livestock is actually a Canadian retailer that's going to have them. So coming soon, let me see here. Isaac, if you are in Canada, any of the Canada boys here, they will be getting off-whites for deadstock.ca. Yep, the UNC off-white. Nice, man. Yep. I got a W on Hibbett, and I got $10 off. See, that's how I'd be buying them. If I was buying 14s today, get them 10, get them 15, get them 20 bucks off. It makes a big difference, bro. Get them 20 bucks off, you get them under 200 bucks. I don't think the shoe's bad. I just think they dropped them at the wrong time. So, yeah, there's like 162 pairs. 162 pairs for those. Yo, JDI, is that Connor, 7 years old? Is that your son? Hello, Connor. If so, welcome in. I got to get into the monitors. I'm on Soul Retriever, but didn't get an update about the Jordan 4s. Well, man, I mean, like I said, bro, that's we cover everything. There was a drop yesterday. You could see it. That went down. Someone asked, do you have any links? What do you need links to? Like, what do you want links to? Virgil Abloh's website? What are you asking for? But yeah, they did end up hitting yesterday. They went live. I mean, it is what it is, bro. I mean, you would definitely have another chance to grab them, I'm sure. Right? I'm sure you will have another chance at some point. But there were snipes yesterday. There was some Hibbett that went through. We saw multiple that went through for your Lakers 4s if you were wanting them. They really weren't that hard to hit either because there was a special way you had to add them to their bag. So it made it a little bit easier for you to hit if you knew what you were doing. Yep, I had a big time knife company order 150 3D printed knife stands from us. We had to buy another printer, start our own printing farm. These stands we designed will be in Shield stores. Dude, that's freaking awesome. Really? That's actually awesome, dude. Congratulations. You got a lot of work on your hands, huh? Trev, JD canceled my Lakers and gave me back my $20 off coupon I used for them. I think I'm going to just pass on these at this point. I don't hit a restock or something. I feel that. I hope I got mine back too, right? Yeah, Alpha, we got you. Is Virgil New York raffle today? Yes. So Virgil's New York raffle will be at some random point today. I can't exactly tell you when, right? I can't exactly tell you when because I don't know. No one knows. And that's what they tell you. Stay tuned for a raffle. So they're going to randomly make it go live. If I knew the time, I'd say, hey, be ready for this time. But we don't at the moment, right? And last time, so I'll show you. So when they put up this raffle, this raffle, where'd it go? Boom. This went up at like 8. So keep in mind, I'm Eastern Standard. If you're new to my channel, maybe you're new here. They actually put this one up at like 8 p.m. or something, right? 8:53 p.m. I think is when it went live, or maybe it was a little bit earlier, right? I think it was like 8:52, 8 something that went live for this Virgil Abloh. So this was very like late at nighttime at 8:52 p.m. on a Saturday, right? And we don't know when they're going to end up doing New York's. We'll see. We'll ping it. We'll watch. Good morning. I have for the Jordan 14. I don't think I'll keep them. Might return them unless someone wants them for $230. Well, I mean, dude, a lot of people are gonna be able to hit them for retail right here because I'm gonna do a rundown on the best places to buy them. They're not gonna be that hard, bro. If you want to return them, you can return them. I get it. I think everyone's worried about different things right now compared to the 14s. Anybody in here are gonna be buying 14s? Anyone? You say that the item was loaded up on Virgil Archive's website. I didn't see anything when I went. Oh, they pulled it. So yeah, that's what I explained. So it went live. They allowed you to buy, and then they pulled it because they messed up. So yeah, then that's what I was trying to explain too. When they drop early like that, man, they will end up pulling product. But you can see they went live. We actually saw the shoes. This is at 1:54 p.m. The shoes. Then we had a tee that they gave out for free, a dad cap for free, another tee for $0. Then we also had a Modernism is not new. So here's this for $75. And you can see all the products that they're actually loading through here. But you can't get them right now because they pulled the product. So you'll see if you go look at this, right? If you go look at this, Canary Yellow, like Canary Yellow is part of their website. If you guys didn't know, Canary Yellow is part of their website. And that's been a site that's been around for a long time. But they've pulled all prods. Like you cannot get access to it now because they've pulled them. And that's the thing about just randomly going live like that. You see them at like that. That's just how it works. But you'll have another check. You'll have another chance. Will you send me a text when they drop the raffle? Will we send a text? It's New York only is the thing, bro. We'll send you a ping. Yeah. Hoping to find the B-grade off-whites at the outlet in a few months. You think so? You think you would find B-grade at outlets? Even with it being Virgil Abloh's? I don't know. Still debating on if I got my in-store W or not. Yet to decide by the time Hibbett opens at 10:30. Well, bro, I mean, it's completely up to you, man. If you want them, buy them. If you don't, I mean, Not the worst thing to pass on. Yeah, I'm going for the 14s. Nope for the 14s. No 14s. Not buying. A lot of people passing on 14s. So the Levi clothing just restocked on their site for the Jordan collab. There you go. You want some? If you want some Levi clothing, I personally do not. Some people may, right? Some people may like, Levi clothing. For me, I'm just avoiding it. I could have bought the 14s this morning. Had them in cart, but never pulled the trigger. I'm good. Would rather double back for the Cherry 13s than these. Yeah, I mean, they're still sitting on, they're right here, Shoe Palace. They dropped at 3 a.m. Yeah, like at 3 a.m. Yeah, now all jokes aside, if I hit on them, I just wrap them and let them sit for a few years as an investment. If I'm putting mine, if I'm hitting mine, right, or when I hit mine, I'm gonna go into it like when I actually hit mine, I'm putting them on the feet. Yeah, I'm like, why not? Why not throw them on my piggies? Why not beat them up a little bit? I mean, I'm gonna be very careful. You guys know how hard I am on shoes, but if I get access to the off-whites, how would I not wear this? If I had the chance to get an off-white for retail, why would I not take the chance to actually just rock it? Beat it up. I know they're going to be worth cash. I don't really care about that when it comes down to getting a shoe like this, right? I don't really care about that. When you get a shoe like this, man, I don't know. It just hits different, right? It just hits different. It's like, wow, you have a piece of something that you may not have a chance to get again. Right? So something that you may not get again. How do you get access to the Virgil website? You just go to Virgil Abloh's. Virgil Abloh. Then when they drop products, it goes over to Canary Yellow. Right? It'll go over to Canary Yellow too when you see that. But right here, virgilabloh.com. And I showed you, and that's exactly how it went down. Like I said as well, they canceled orders because they messed up. They were not supposed to drop the product when they did, but I'll show you the checkouts. And it was all manual. So the cool thing was it was all manual from everything I'm going to show you right here was a manual checkout. Just randomly dropped. Right? Boom. Size 13. Dan the Man. Dan the Man's usually in here. He hit a size 13. Bam. Right there. 13, a size 6, a size 12. We had a size 9.5, and then you had a 10. What else we got? 11, 12.5, and a 9.5. And unfortunately, right, since they dropped early, they did cancel orders. Yeah, am I trying for Swarovski? No. So I personally am not going for Swarovskis. You guys can have them. If you want them over $1,000, I'm not even going to answer. Those VA Jordan 1s are still going to be worth more than double retail used. Why not wear them? Yeah, I mean, I'm not really worried about the value. Right? I'm not really worried about the value of the off-whites. I'm just like, dude, I have a chance to. We say off-white. Virgil Abloh's. I know some people were correcting me, but it's like, dude, I have a chance to get these for retail. When will be the next time that we have a chance to get something like this for retail? I know some people say, well, it's not that big of a deal. In my brain, in my mind, I feel like it is a pretty big deal. Like, honestly. Yeah, those Canary Virgils look the best, but can't go wrong with the off-whites or with the all-whites. Yeah, man, I'm excited for them. So that's the way I look at it when it comes down to getting shoes like this. It was the same thing like with the Undefeated 4s. I know Undefeated 4s, a lot of us had a chance to get them, but still, it's like one of those shoes that's amazing to have. Those are amazing to have, and there's multiple back there that are amazing to have. Yeah, so exactly. It's like a piece of history that we may not have another chance, which, there's a bunch of mock-ups out there of different colorways, and for some reason, the off-white breads keep somehow they keep going on pages where people can see them. Oh, speaking of Chicago's. Yeah, speaking of Chicago's and UNC's. See, I don't expect to ever have a chance to get another pair like this. So that's why I'm so excited for them. I really am. I know some people are like, they're okay. They're okay, but I'm like, yeah, these. We keep seeing these over and over again, which we will probably never end up seeing, right? I think Swarovski's, look at them. What are your honest opinions on this shoe? I just take a look at him. This isn't even a good looking Swarovski. Bro, so some of the other Swarovskis look better. But, do you think this is a good looking Swarovski? I don't really know what's going on here. Maybe. What do you think? Honest opinion. What do you guys think about this shoe? This one isn't even, yeah, if you wonder why I take my glasses off when I look at these, because it changes the way things look. Look at this. Everything just looks different. So I always take my glasses off for a little bit so I can actually see them. Yeah. Okay, so people got canceled? Yes, people did get canceled because they dropped early. But the thing is now, the good thing is we know the keywords. We know what's going to be going down on Virgil's website. So we have everything saved, which is going to be very, very helpful. So like if they drop first come, first serve again, Nick, the cool thing is we will know, and that monitor that I just showed you will ping instantly, right? We will ping instantly. That's the biggest thing. And speed is everything if they do first come, first serve. Yeah. Oh, 100%, bro. Yeah, people, there's nothing wrong with putting them up either, right? I'm not saying it's a bad thing. I won't wear mine for a while, right? I'm going to have a special occasion to wear off-whites. I won't wear mine for a while, but to have them on my shelf, bro, it's just one of those things. Like, it kind of gets my heart, like, pumping thinking about it. That's how you know we have an addiction, guys. Bro, that's how you know we have an addiction. We literally, like straight up, we have an addiction of, like, we're getting excited, super, super, super excited when just having the thought of a shoe on your shelf. It's like, wow. Yeah, hideous, terrible, all those. Yo, what's up, Suave? Trevor Monroe, happy Saturday. Cerveza, cheers. Do you ever put sole protectors on your shoes? I don't like sole protectors, okay? I'm gonna be real with you. I personally do not like sole protectors. I just don't. So there's your answer. No. Should I put sole protectors on some of them? Maybe. But I am not a sole protector guy. I just don't like them. Do I have to be at the event to participate in the raffle? Well, if you didn't RSVP, you can't be at the event. When they did the LA one, you can enter online. When they do the EQL, right? When they end up doing the EQL, you will be posted, you'll be pinged, and you need to make sure you get in it right away. Now, the one thing I do want to say, when it goes live, make sure you get in the EQL as soon as it's live. Why? Because there's no reason why not to just enter right away. You can just like forget about it. You're good to go. Boom. Here, let me do drop time. Let me update this. I just realized we're still on the cheers. Bam. They should have covered it in like CPFMs. I just don't know. That's just something about that shoe. Like, you gonna throw $1,000 at this? I feel like that's just me like lighting my money on fire. Let's throw 1,000 at these babies. Oh, so Virgil website goes live once they are selling. I was confused at first because it was private. Oh, I mean, once it's actually live, yes. But Virgil's website, they went live early, which obviously is what led to, all the checkouts. Which, if those would have stuck, would have been huge. But Virgil's website actually picked up on it, and they could see it. They knew they weren't supposed to put stock live, right? They knew 100% they were not supposed to put stock live, and it's like, yeah, that makes sense. So they did cancel orders. Yeah. I don't see anything besides the VA. I want the 204s, and I'm itching to buy something because of it. Definitely an addiction. Oh, yeah, bro. Yeah, I got to start wearing some of my kicks before they start reverting back to them raw materials. Yeah, bro. You better. If you had them that long, bro, you have to start wearing your shoes. That's why we have them. I love them. And I like to look at them, too. It's like, man, that's my trophy shelf. Honestly, that is my trophy shelf right there. Trev, I'm taking my son to the auto show during the Alaska drop. Well, you got to be right. What, April 3rd? So Alaska drop is April 3rd is when it's supposed to happen for our online release. Now, keep in mind, that being said, these can drop at any point. Yesterday proved that, right? Yesterday proved that these can drop at any point, and that's why we're watching everything. That's why we're ready. That's why we want to make sure, we know exactly what's going on, and we're keeping a close eye on every website that they could drop on. We're watching, obviously, Virgil Abloh, right? These are the websites we're watching. VirgilAbloh.com. We're watching Canary Yellow, and we're watching all the Shopify websites that these could actually drop on too, like Tier 0 stores, anything like that, we're ready. What we have set up now is, obviously, the Virgil Abloh monitor. This is just so we can see it instantly. The last thing we want to do is not see it on Virgil. That's how we saw yesterday. Boom. 1:54 p.m. out of nowhere. Along with that, we've also set up, which I'm going to show you the channel, but there's nothing in it yet because they haven't started going live yet. Oh, I just went right by it. They have not started going live yet because they're not. But we also have the Virgil Abloh channel set up for all raffles. So whenever raffle goes live, like for example, today, when the New York raffle goes up, it'll filter from here into here, and you're gonna see the raffle be pinged right in here. So that's why we have this all set up to make sure that we see every single one of them. And what I recommend, if you do have access to the live raffle locator, I recommend you enter each and every one of them as soon as you see them. That's what I highly recommend you do because it just makes it easy. It's a peace of mind. The way I do it is like, bro, okay, I see the raffle, I'm entering so I don't forget. It's easy to forget, right? Super easy. Yeah. So I got that same feeling. My adrenaline starts going just at a thought of a hype shoe. But I'm 6 years in recovery from, oh, okay. Yeah, okay, 100%, bro. This is a much better space to be, and congratulations. Congratulations, that's huge. We're all proud of you, man. So I'm taking my son to the auto show. Yeah, I know, for April, or what? Yo, what's up, Brent? How you doing, man? Why do I see a lot of people already reselling these? Back door's wide open. The back door is wide open. That's how you know they're at Tier 0 stores. That's how you know the Tier 0 stores have them, if the back door is wide open, right? So, what's up, Boom? Good to see you, man. Yes, sir. What's up, Blake? Good to see you as well. Yo, Trev. It seems like Nike doesn't push Air Max Day for the last few years. Hasn't done anything special for the day. Well, it's like an EU thing, right? Doesn't EU celebrate a little bit more? Didn't they just put out like something about... Well, hold up here. Let me see. Didn't they just put out something about Air Max Day or whatever recently? On their... Yeah. Who wore it best? It was all Air Max. Survival of the fitted. Air Max Survival of the fitted. Did you see that on Nike sneakers? So they're doing some stuff, right? They're calling this Survival of the fitted. And this is all about Air Maxes, right? Just about a bunch of fits, but I feel like they do it more in EU, right? I had the Japan EQL. Had to stop payments because you have to pick up in Japan. Yeah, bro. That's why you don't... That's why you don't go enter places you can't actually be at. Like, if they tell you it's going to be an in-store raffle, like a New York event, like, you don't enter on something if you can't pick it up. Yes, we're expecting sneakers to have the Virgils. Now, will sneakers end up doing a special drop? Maybe. If they do a shock drop, or if they do like a sneakers code, a link at a random time, I'll be sending you an SMS text, right? You will get an SMS text no matter what if they end up doing some type of shock drop. We're watching. Yeah. Supposed to drop Zellerfields again on Air Max Day. Really? Okay, supposed to drop Zellerfields again. Yeah, actually, I think I actually saw that too. Yeah. Where do you need the link to, man? Whole bunch of sellers have the off-whites on Whatnot selling for $1,400 to $1,600. Yeah, I mean, we saw what? District 1 yesterday? District 1 and Common Hype were the two that we showed yesterday because they have pairs on pairs. Let me go pull this up. They do. What I'm telling you right now, I would not buy these early, okay? I would not buy these early. I'm not talking bad about anybody, right? But if I were you, wait. The drop is not over. We're buying too early. People really want these, but we're buying too early, guys. 100%. And they are not the only ones. Common Hype, and I think District 1 had just as much or more. Right? Let me go pull them up. I know people don't like to see this, but District, yeah. District 1 out in New York. Of course. Boom. There it is. I mean, they got pairs on pairs. The only thing that I don't like about District 1, the only thing that I don't like about how District 1 did this, and what I liked about Common Hype doing better, they unboxed all of them, and so the unboxing experience won't be what it's like from factory. And you know how that is, right? Like, the unboxing is an experience as well. And they already took them all out of the box itself. And I'm like, they have that special packaging, the way they came wrapped up. What I don't like about this is they've already unboxed them. One thing that Common Hype didn't do, which was nice, which was definitely nice, is they did not unbox every single one of them. Yes, they may have one pair unboxed, but that's a big difference. I mean, if you like the unboxing experience, you're not the first one that got to unbox them if you're buying from one of these stores, which that's being very picky, but it is, you know what I mean? Like, when you unbox it, it's fun, And if you've seen these being unboxed, like, we've seen multiple photos, we've seen multiple videos, the unboxing experience on this shoe, bro, it's a little bit different. Like, you see, I mean, look at this. You don't get to do this if you're buying from these resale shops. So wait, because they're all nicely wrapped up. You can see this, you open it up, and then on top they have, see, you're not gonna be able to do that. Boom. And look how they're nice and wrapped perfectly. You're like losing all that. I know that's being very specific, right? I know that's being very, very specific, but man, come on now. Are you going for the Kobe's on Monday? No, JD, I'm not. I'm taking off work on the 3rd just for the drop. Hey, at least you have the day off though. Yo, what's up, amazing? Good to see you, man. Yeah, who's going for Swarovskis? I think a lot of passing on Swarovskis. Yeah, Heavenly Kicks has a ton of pairs. District 1 has a ton of pairs. Common Hype has. Yeah, exactly. If you were paying $1,000 for shoes, you want the full experience, right? 100% you want that full experience, man. Yeah. The unboxing experience should be for the buyer to me also. 100%, dude. You're paying the money for them. I hope I get a pair, but if I don't, at least I got a W on the Jordan 1, Travis Scott Fragment 2.0s. And Jordan 5 Awake Pinks. Dude, you're good. You're set. Yeah. Backdoor isn't completely open. They just removed the door entirely. They said, see ya. That's how you know those EQL boys have them. Or the Tier 0 stores have them. I say EQL boys, but Tier 0 stores like, hey, we got pairs. How much you paying for them? We make money, you make money. We make money, you make money. That's kind of what's going on with it right now. So it's just nothing new. We've seen it a lot. We've seen this a lot, right? No 14s for me. But you know, we've seen this happen a lot, and it's not gonna stop happening. These major releases, right? Even Travis Scott's. I'm sure Travis Scott's that are gonna be coming out here in May. I'm sure it's gonna be the exact same thing. Speaking of it, it's right here. You already know you're gonna end up seeing these early too, with Travi Patties. I know some people are saying they like them. Some people say they don't. I like them. I'm going for them. Yeah. Been gone for sneakers. Want to join back? Kicked on Virgil only. Yes, you do have to pay the new price, man. You've been gone for a while. Yes, you do. Yes, best place to buy the 14s. We're gonna talk about that here in about like 7 or so minutes. 7 or so minutes. 9:45. We'll talk about that. I'll go over all the places to buy the 14s so you can start building those accounts up. We have the full list for you. We have the full list for you, ready to go. I had a pair of the Mind O2 Fragment size 14. Who wants them, dude? Good hit. Good hit, bro. I'm speaking of, I talk highly about these things, man. I actually talk highly about the Cybertruck slides. I like these more than the Cybertruck. I would never buy a Cybertruck, that's for sure, but I would buy more pairs of these. I do plan to get a couple more colorways because, dude, these are freaking sweet. I love them. And I wore them at the pool in Vegas this weekend. I didn't have any issues with them, which was awesome. I think it's just something new, and I really do enjoy the shoe, the clog, the slide, whatever you want to call it. Pretty cool shoe. Expensive for a slide, not going to lie, but man, they're nice. Yeah, they're nice. 14 City for sure. I had on Champs and Foot Locker. Hit them both. Yeah, we didn't really expect them to, I don't really expect them to go crazy. Like, honestly, I just don't. I mean, it's just wrong time. Wrong time for the shoe. It's something that, let people get what they want. If someone wants that, let them get them. Yep. Man, there's a resale store by me that has Toro Bravos already. I'm thinking of getting them now already. What are they charging for them? What's up, phone? After the Alaskas, what's the next anticipated drop? Bro, I don't know. After Alaskas, I just want to get through the Alaskas, man. Let us get through the Alaskas first. Right? There's more. There's plenty of stuff going on. But let us get through the Alaskas, please. So my Tana Taylors came yesterday. These are some crazy sneakers. Oh, bro, they are. The Tana Taylor 3s, man, they are crazy sneakers. I agree. Yep. Yeah, well, I mean, dude, so the thing is, like, a lot of GRs will be sitting. 14, I'm not surprised. That's not surprising. Certain Kobe's, not surprising. Air Maxes, foam posits, certain 3s. Yeah, I feel like 3s have been sitting for a bit, right? 3s have been sitting for a bit. One 3 I think that even sat for a little bit then went up was the Black Cats, which was wild. But it's still. Yeah, how do they do with your feet wet in Vegas? By the pool? So my feet, I didn't get super, I didn't jump out of the pool and get right into them, so I couldn't tell you that. But what I was more worried about was walking around in them. So, with the nodes on the bottom, I was super scared that these were going to be super, super slick. I mean, I stayed at Resorts World when I wore these. If you're at a Resorts World and Stadium Swim. So I wore these during Stadium Swim and Resorts World, and I really had no slippage issues. I was scared that these may be super slick. I didn't notice it, right? And I even had a few cervezas in me. Multiple cervezas, honestly, and I didn't even notice them being too slick. But keep in mind, I wasn't on, just a ton of water. I tried to avoid a ton of water. Obviously, you have to walk through water. You're at a pool. But I also didn't just get them completely soaking wet straight out from the pool and got into them. So that's something I have to check out at my apartment pool at some point. Yeah. What's up, Vinny? Yeah, if you want to buy from Shop NBA, sure, you can go for them. Have you seen a lot of people join Kicked before these VAAs? Have you seen a lot of people join Kick before these VAAs or for the VAAs? Yeah, I mean, plenty of people have joined Kick for VAAs. Plenty of people have joined Kick for Nike Mines. We've been cooking Nike Mines, and there's probably been more people join for Nike Mines compared to VAAs, to be completely transparent with you. Yeah, because Nike Mines, they've been restocking daily. All right, well, like, it's slowed down now, but from the time they dropped, like, they were restocking daily, dude, straight up. Yeah. So, 1,000%, yeah. Do the Virgils drop this week or next week? They're expected to drop on April 3rd. They're expected to drop on April 3rd is the expected release date for your Virgils. So not next weekend, but the weekend after. Like the Friday after that is when they're expected to drop, right? So we'll see. Could they drop earlier? Yes. We've obviously been getting all these early drops. We've got Notre, which is Chicago. We have New York, right? We have London. They're doing all these special events first, and then I'm expecting, when these special events are done, expecting the live raffle, like the live raffles to start up for online, and then go from there. Could be a very special sneakers release, like sneakers code, sneakers link, or they may do it normal. A lot of people like a normal drop, but you know, Nike doesn't always do normal drops on a shoe this big. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. Regardless, we're ready. We'll send you an SMS text. I will ping you. I'll be live. We're going to be ready for it. I have a Tim Black Cat new. The more I look at them, the more I want to sell them. And I don't sell anything. Really? Every time I see a Black Cat outside is amazing. Like every time I see these on foot, right? Every time I see a pair of these on foot, bro, it's just like nice. Nice. Which one is this? Which size is this? This one's my 12. This is the 12 that I have. 12 in my hand. Like every time I see these on foot, I'm like, bro, that's a nice sneaker. And it's like, bro, it goes with everything. It's like, man, it goes with everything. Looks good on toe. I'm like, nice. Yeah, to the Virgils, yeah, so that's what we're expecting for 12. Yo, Evan, thank you for subscribing, man. Thank you to everyone subscribing. If you are new here, if you haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you all, man. Welcome in, welcome in. If you are new, we're live for all these drops, unless I'm on vacation, right? Earlier this week, I was on vacation, so that's why I wasn't here. But we're live for all these major drops. Yep, thanks, Trev. I'm back. I'm back only for the Virgils. Well, welcome in, baby. Hey, welcome in. We've added a lot, bro. If you have not been around for a minute, if you haven't been around for a minute, my guy, we have a lot of updates. There's been a ton of updates to the server. Like, we are dialed. So dialed. So I actually still haven't put mine on yet, and I doubled. I haven't put mine on yet because weather's been so terrible. That's one of the worst shoes to wear when there's salt all over the roads. Now, we can start wearing them. So thank you, Amy. I appreciate you. I did buy, so listen, my Lakers 4s got canceled. So I had exclusive access from JD Sports, and I was processing. I checked yesterday. My Lakers 4s ended up getting canceled. It's like, man. So no, technically I hit, but then they canceled me like 2 weeks later. So I'm like, well, now I can just go get a restock though. I'll hit a restock. Yeah. So like I said, April 3rd is Good Friday, so be on your toes that day. We're always ready. We're ready. No matter what happens, we're ready. What day is, yeah, so it's Good Friday. Dropped in. We'll see what goes down. I only wore my Black Cats 2 times. I still want them Lakers 4s. I wanted the Lakers 4s too. I was going to rock them. So, all right, hey, here we go. So here, if you guys are wanting 14s, the places that I'd be buying, I would not be buying on Nike sneakers. This would be the last place that I'd actually buy them from. I'd be running either Hibbett, right? Hibbett, you're going to get points. You got JD Sports, right? You're going to get finished. You're going to get points for these status points so you can start getting exclusive access. You know, we have Toro Bravos coming up. We have a couple other shoes coming up. I'm buying JD Sports or Finish Line, whatever one you like more. You know, technically, if you're running the same accounts, if you're running one account, they're technically the same account. And that's the only places I would actually buy them from. And I think it's going to be ease, right? Obviously, Hibbett, if you're running the Hibbett method, you'll smoke these. Like, there's not even, it won't even be tough. If running the Hibbett method, you'll smoke them. Then, of course, JD Sports and Finish Line, they may have some checkout issues, but I doubt it. And then your last resort, if you want, go to Nike sneakers. Now, I know some of you guys are like, well, what about Foot Locker and Champs? Foot Locker and Champs online will most likely be a mess, but with a shoe like this, it may work. But that's the place that would be. Yeah, New York dropped VAAs when? No. New York has not dropped them. Virgil Abloh actually dropped them. Yeah, so you can see here, Virgil Abloh's website, right? They actually dropped them yesterday. They picked up on our monitors, and that's how we saw them. Yo, what's up, Clouds? How you doing, man? Good morning. I have a 10.5 bricks new as well on sneakers. Yeah, hopefully I can get these for the low. Which one? The 14s? Surely you can. Yeah, it's gonna be 70 tomorrow in New Jersey. Starting to get nice, bro. Today, I'm going to brunch, right? I have brunch plans here. So today we have 75-degree weather. Crazy. Yes, 75-degree weather, which is insane. Hold up here. Hold up here. Is this? One second. Somehow, man. Come on. I shouldn't have even read this. Shouldn't have even read that. Gotta respond to things. We have been in a heat wave in SF Bay Area. How hot is it? I'm late. Where can I get the Alaskas when they release? Oh, where can you get them? Multiple places. If you're in New York today, watch for a raffle to go live randomly. Watch for a raffle to go live randomly in New York. All right, let's close these out. No Trill was good. A lot of you guys are hitting them. But, you know, New York raffle, yes, online. Virgil Abloh's website actually dropped them. If you didn't see, Virgil Abloh's website did end up dropping those. Obviously, we picked it up instantly, but they canceled orders. How to miss the early drop? Yep, I think I forgot to add the channel, bro. You cannot forget to add the channel. I pinged it multiple times. Like, I said, remember important, please add the channel. I even made a video letting you guys know to add the channel. I heard the Jordan 1 Low OG Floral Swoosh yesterday, and they are so nice in hand, and no one even reviewed them. Crazy good shoe. Yeah, I saw those. So the quality is good and everything. Yep, I was able to cop a couple of Lakers. I would have sold them to you at retail. I mean, I can still hit them. I appreciate you for that, Kevin. I can still hit them for sure. Yep. Jealous because it's only supposed to get to 60 here. I'm super excited that's going to be in the 70s. It was 90 in Cali. I was in Vegas. It was like 90. Yeah. Yeah, but Eric, we're pretty used to it getting cold again here in Indiana. Yeah. Jersey in the house. What's up, bro? Who's doing restock on Lakers Force? Yesterday was Finish Line JD Sports. Yeah, no. Listen, New York has not dropped VAAs yet. No. They're going to drop them randomly. Their workshops today from 1 to 7 p.m. They tell us no sneakers will be sold at this event. Please stay tuned for raffle information. 70s is cold. What? Where do you live? 70s is warm for us. If you're around here, bro, 70s are warm for us. Yep. Supposed to hit 95 day in Texas. Well, that's Texas for you, bud. Texas is going to be hot, right? And Texas was hot even when I went. Yeah. Oh, dude. 70s called Bojack. My guy, how you been, dude? Bojack. I'm like, wait a second. No way. Bojack. Dude, I still have that video of Hard Rock Nick. You remember that video that you posted back in like 2021? We have that saved in kicked of that video that you posted for Hard Rock. Hopefully you remember that. Surely you remember that. It's been so many years, bro. I hope you remember that so you know what I'm referring to. Yep. Yo, do you get the Virgils? I have not got the Virgils yet, but they did drop. Yeah, they did drop early. Canceled them. But I personally did not get them. Bro, 70s will feel like 90 after this winter. You must live in Arizona. No joke. 70s for us are great. I know, dude. Rest in peace. Rest in peace, Hard Rock Nick. If you guys know who that guy is, man, we have that video saved. We straight up have that video saved. I have it saved somewhere in the server just because of how funny that was, bro. So funny. Those days, what? That was like 2021? 2021, man? Yes, dude. So 209 JJ. Hard Rock Nick, the richest man in the world? Yes. So Bojack, which is Jay in here, he did a cameo. I wonder if I can find that. You know how funny that would be? Let me see if Santana has it. Yeah. Yeah. So, yo, do you have the video saved? This is gonna be fun. If we can find it, you guys are gonna laugh. Yep. It's kicked monthly or yearly? It's monthly. New York City is only reaching 55. Still not bad. Hitting 80 here today, 87 tomorrow. 70s in Chi-Town. Perfect. Perfect weather for Chi-Town. Perfect weather for Chi-Town for sure. Yep. Remember how many people we had during the Travis fragments? I do, man. We had a record stream. We had like 6,000 people watching during Travis fragments. Insane number. So what's the official ways of getting VAs that already haven't been missed? Raffles, right? Yo, Tom, good morning, bro. Good morning. So what are the official ways of getting VAs? Well, first up, just follow me here. I'm posting all of them. So you've had Notre. If you're not in Chicago, you missed that. That's over. That's done with. So Notre's done. Congrats if you grabbed them. Awesome to see. New York is today. California's done. London's done. Well, London should be done here soon. Let's see if they actually posted videos. Yeah, cash only. Let's see if we got a couple of these. Yeah, bro. Yeah. Look at this. Come on, please tell me they have videos of people shooting these. Oh, bro, I guess maybe it hasn't started yet. I don't exactly know London time. Yeah. Oh, here we go. From 2023, bro. All right. Yeah. All right, listen, Bojack, you still here, man? Jay? This is what we're talking about. Who remembers this guy? I'm downloading this. I'm saving this. I am saving this. I hope he's still... Surely he didn't leave yet. He may have left. I'll wait to see if he's here before I play it. But it's hilarious. At the very end of it, it's funny. Maplewood, Jersey, 58. Not too bad. Hey, is it sunny at least? I was born and raised in Wayne, New Jersey. That ain't too far from where you're at. Yo, what's up, Aaron? Good to see you, man. All right, here we go. So this is what I was referring to, bro. So listen, who remembers this guy? The cameo. back in COVID days. COVID days were a crazy time. But this guy, listen.
What's up, guys? It's Hard Rock Nick, one of the...
Oh, that may be loud for you. Let me turn this down. Let me turn this down a little bit. Here.
What's up, guys? It's Hard Rock Nick, one of the richest men in the world here in Miami, Florida, in my $125,000 Mercedes-Benz S-Class. Good cookout today. Kick notify members. I'm so excited. It was a difficult one, but a lot of you managed to pull through, and I applaud you for that. Just know that Papa Bojack is very proud of you, and if you ever need free auto checkout services, just hit him up and tell him Hard Rock Nick sent you. Kick notify remains on top.
So Bojack actually did that, bro. The cameo. The cameo. That is hilarious, dude. That was hilarious. This was back in 2023, right? This is back in 2023 for a throwback, right? So this was for born and raised, right? I think this was born and raised is what it was for. I think that was the drop, was born and raised drop when that went down. Oh, it's crazy, dude. It seemed that was just funny times. Funny times. Yep. So, homie pants on his eyebrows. You guys never seen him? Wait, hold up. You guys have never seen that guy. That he was very popular back during COVID. He was like doing cameos and stuff, and people used to pay him all the time for cameos. He was super, super popular back then. Yeah, obviously rest in peace. Rest in peace, but dude, it was always entertainment. It was pure entertainment every time that he made a video like that. Pure entertainment. So, Tom, what were you up to, man? What were you up to last night? Oh, yeah. So some of you guys may have not been around when he was super, super popular, but like during the COVID days, he was super, super popular, man. But yeah, no, rest in peace for sure. All right, here we go. We got 4 minutes. 4 minutes of our Saturday. 4 minutes of our Saturday left on the live stream, and we're gonna see how this goes. It's gonna be a beautiful day today. Couldn't be more happy that it's gonna be super sunny, gonna be super nice out, and we're gonna have an absolute blast. We're gonna have a blast, man. You think those Swarovskis will have better resale value? I'll be real with you. Yeah, I'll be real with you. I just don't know. The Swarovskis, it's hard to say. I mean, you have free returns. So if you don't mind, if you don't mind like the $1,000 charge on your credit card, free returns right now. I haven't even really looked at market. The shoe is just right now it's showing 1,000, 14, 15, 15. I mean that'd be an easy what, $400 or $500 in your pocket if they actually hold up. It's definitely a risk. If you don't mind putting on your credit card, you can return it for free. Like if you want to, you can definitely return it for free. Yeah. I appreciate you, Kate. Yeah. Oh, get out of here, 209J. Yo, too soon. Yeah. Kept it simple, took my lady out for dinner, then came back home and passed out on the couch, watched movies. That sounds amazing. Honestly, I did nothing last night. I went and said what's up to a couple friends, but I tried to catch up on sleep. I'm still trying to sleep after Vegas, man. My sleep schedule is all messed up. Completely messed up. I'm still struggling falling asleep at night. But we should be back to normal tonight. Should be good. So, here's this. Let's see where else they've actually dropped. I think we're watching a lot of people, a lot of places actually drop these right now. So, all morning long, shop nice kicks, obviously at 3 a.m. These have been chilling. Wish ATL has them. They dropped early. All the right, 9:55. Wish ATL, these have been live since 9:52. Hold up, I don't want to show all my information. Sometimes it does. Completely sitting at Wish ATL. You have sizes 8 through 14. No 12.5. Not surprised. I'm guessing at majority of these places, they will be chilling. All the right has them. Here's these. As soon as they go live, here's this. Let's not show my information. Sometimes they do. All the right has 7.5 all the way through 14. So these babies definitely going to be sitting. All right, here we go.
2-minute warning. 2-minute warning for everybody. If you guys are wanting these, they're going live top of the hour. 2 minutes. Good luck. Should not be hard at all.
Hibby, Easy, JD, Finish Line. These are the 3 places. Yeah. What's the difference in color names? The blue ones are mods. Blue are mods. Green are channel members. Yep. Sauce. How much for kicked? $35 a month. You can cancel whenever you want, man. How do you sign up? Right here. Here's a direct link to get in. You want our SMS texting, our 24/7 monitors, all of our stuff right there. Random question. Did any store franchise sell the Book 2 fragments? Feature. Yes. So Feature actually pulled. So if you didn't see, our raffle monitors actually pulled up Feature. They ended up running a raffle last minute. So I'll show you. I'll kind of show you so you can see this. This is the only place that I ended up seeing them. This is Feature. Fragment raffle. Open up at, where they released 319. But this is closed now. And you can see this is what our live raffle locator looks like. I told us, hey, interrupt. So, yeah, man. Alaska's did drop early, but don't worry. It was a mess up on their end. You have another chance. Yep. All right, here we go. 13 seconds. 13 or so seconds, you're going to see these go live. Here it is. And up. My 14s are out for delivery from JD. That's a dub. I love when they do that. All right, live. They probably didn't even put up a queue for this. They probably didn't even put up a queue for this at all. Right? I have a feeling no queue. Let's see on new arrivals. Let's see new arrivals. Here's this. Up on sneakers if you want them. Sizes. They have 12.5s there if you're going for 12.5. There they are. Bam. Let's see if it actually works. Yep, they do. So no 8s, no 12.5, no 15, 16, 17, 18. But all pairs are there. Right? All of these are going to be here. Hibbit's got the pairs that you need. Right? Obviously, it's glitching a little bit. There it goes. Either man, thanks for the info, bro. Of course, man. Of course. 12.5 already secured in the 14s. I'm chilling. You're good. You get to sit back. You get to relax. Let's see if Nike... For some reason, Nike Sneakers Desktop is not letting me click on Swarovskis. Let me see. It's not letting me click on Swarovskis. Let me see if it lets me over here. App is just fine. Desktop does not work. $1,005. $1,005 for the Swarovskis. Crazy. What comes with 35 sub? Good Lord? What do you mean? What do you mean, good Lord? Everything comes with that. That's how we hit so much. And you make your 35 back super easy. If you think that's too much, man, I understand. But If anybody's in kicked, you know what they'll say. Everyone says 100% worth it. 100%. If you are someone that likes to, actually pay attention, if you're actually going to like try, 100% worth it. But if you're someone that doesn't really pay attention or, doesn't want to listen to our voice calls every week, I understand that. It's not for everybody. But if you're someone that actually wants to try 100%, it is the place for you. Yep. An alternate universe. Omi says, what is in kicked? An alternate universe. My guy, it's the best money you can spend. I love that. Thank you for that. 110% worth it. Like, bro, there's so much that goes into it, bro. Yeah. With early access and $20 off. There you go, bro. 201. 201 to your door. Yeah. Let's go kicked, baby. I appreciate you, Travis. There's this one. Boom. Everywhere is dropping these two, bro. Every place that you can imagine is dropping these chilling. If you want them, you're getting them. Even My Navy Exchange. Like, congrats for My Navy Exchange. Get them for $154. Right? Get them for like $154 at My Navy Exchange, which is super, super nice. That makes it real nice. $154 is a good price. You know what I mean? That is a very good price for the shoe. Those don't look good to you, maybe. Right? Maybe to you, you don't think they look good. Some people think they look good. Some people are going to be rocking them. And we all have our own opinions. Straight up. Straight up. Javier, thank you so much for subscribing, bro. I appreciate you. All right, let's see. I have it. I mean, we're only like 3 minutes after. You're definitely going to catch them on sale. Yeah, bro. You are definitely going to be catching these babies on sale. Good job. Off sneakers. Why is JD Finish Line charging for shipping? Because they always do that. JD Finish Line always charges for shipping on drop day. Just send them this screenshot. Free standard shipping. What happens is if you got charged on JD Sports and Finish Line, guys, you can always email customer support. You may have to email them a lot, but you can always email customer support and say, hey, heads up, your website says free shipping. Why am I not getting free shipping? So you can always email them. It may take you 2 or 3 times. You may have to haggle them. You may have to give them a call. But hey, it says free shipping right on the screen. Really? Maya, you went for the Swarovskis. Crazy. Hey, nothing wrong with that, though. Should we go for those $1,000 shoes for a flip? You could try. Like I said, I don't know how they're going to hold. Hey, check that out. 12.5 is gone, 14, 15, and 16. Remember, there's only 30,000 stock of these. Swarovski's, I'm sure they're sold out. Yeah, Swarovski's only had 162 pairs. Yep. Yeah, you don't resell? That's fine. Yeah, you don't resell. So, and if you're not even, there's a lot of people in the group that don't resell either. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the group that don't resell either. You get like free Chipotle, discounted items for your daily use. Like, I know that sounds weird, but bro, we literally cover everything. Free Chipotle's been paying Kick memberships off for the last 2 months. I got my 11s. There we go, man. I called JD and told them they charged me shipping, and they always taking it off immediately. Call them, bro. Yeah, I would call them right away. Oh, yeah, I think the pink Travises are pretty fire, too. I know some people are like, they're trash. Oh, I'm never buying a pink Travis, I swear. I am. I'm going for them. There's around 30,000. There was right around 30,000 stock of these. They're selling out. They actually are. Yeah, we may end up seeing a sellout. Did Hibby sell out? Same. Hibbit's still chilling. I wouldn't buy on sneakers. JD Sports. Let's see what size are left on JD Sports. Let's see JD Sports finish line. 12.5, 11.5 is gone. 12, 13, 11, 10, 10.5, 10. Here's these. Let me reload this. Boom. You got a lot of pairs left. Oh, if any X had a Swarovski, that'd be nuts. Yo, what's up, NJ? Good to see you, man. Yeah, it's one of, yeah, no, there's no disrespect at all, bro. That is not disrespectful at all. If you're buying something, if you're paying for something, you're gonna want to know what you're buying for, right? 100%. 100%, you're going to want to know that. So that's not disrespectful in any way. We always explain it. I mean, dude, and you could see, I mean, we have a lot of people that are just collectors and kicked. They utilize our monitors. That's how they hit, like, the restocks. All the raffle links. We put everything into one spot so it's super easy to see. I know there's a lot of channels, but once you learn it, it helps. We have all these minor deals, in-store flips, all kinds of stuff. I know you don't resell, but, like, there's all kinds of things for you to run. We had, like, free ice cream this week, free Chipotle this week, all that. Foot Locker is stacked as well. Oh, yeah, I'm sure. Yeah, I think Travis's are nice. I do think Travis's are nice. I'm not going to talk bad about them, that's for sure. That is for sure. I'm definitely not talking bad about those. Oh, man. Got 10 off my on Foot Locker. There we go, baby. Yeah, Trev. They say that, but he's trying to get him on drop day. Yeah, I know. I mean, people are gonna say they're not good, but they're still gonna enter. We all enter for Travis's. We all enter for Travis's. You know that's gonna be a big drop. It's not gonna be as big as the fragments. Fragments were insane, but right, we will be here for it. Yeah, dream's dope. Hey man, whenever your time's right, we look forward to having you on the team. We do. We look forward to having you on the team. Whenever your time is right, now is a great time because we have off-whites coming up. But we will see you in there and we'll send you a welcome ticket. There's this. Boom. Good. Got this. How much is kicked? How often is renewal? $35 a month. Yep. $35 a month, or you can do, a 3 months, but usually $35 a month is what people like to try out at first. Jordan 1 sold out for 1,005. There was 162 pairs. There was like 162 pairs of the Jordan 1s. So it's pretty normal for Swarovski to sell out. Very, very normal for them to sell out. Look, hey, 14's gone too, bro. 14 sold out 8 minutes after. 18. Only 30,000 stock. They didn't have a crazy amount of stock on them. So, the focus was to get them under retail, but you can see this. There was like 30,115 stock. Yep. Yeah, exactly. I'm a collector, but I do pick up a few here and there, just resell and pay for the year. Hey, there's nothing wrong with that, man. Nothing wrong with that. Wait, the off-whites are still coming out? 100% the off-whites are still coming out. The early drop yesterday that we saw that picked up on our 24/7 monitors, that was a mistake. There's so many more places going for off-whites. We've seen in-stores, but there's a lot more chances. Yeah. They did. They did drop. I mean, they've dropped on Notre. Notre has them. New York's getting them today. London's getting them. And then they did drop randomly. Yeah. Afro Dave, they did. Did you look at Virgil Abloh's channel? So they did drop early. If you could see yesterday, Virgil Abloh's dropped and then people were checking them out. Now, this was an issue, right? It was a problem. It was definitely an issue on their team, but they did. Yep. I'm not a reseller by no means, but I got clients that want the same pairs I do. So what I do is I sell them, make the extra cash to get my pair for free. Why not? Exactly. That's how we do it. That's why a lot of people do it, man. That's like they get in, you buy extra pairs, and guess what happens? You get your pairs for free. That's what a lot of people do. Yeah, what's up, Larry? Good morning, bro. Good morning. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. And look at this. Done. They're going to be sold out. Sure, the sizes are gone. Boom. Done. 14's done on sneakers. Not bad, bro. Not bad at all. Yeah. The Image Cop BAA through the original student toolkit option. I have not seen that. But the drop's not over yet, dude. The drop is not over. It's just now getting started. So a lot of people are like, yo, is it done? Is it over? I'm like, no, man. Yep. Yeah. Here's this. Let me go here. Bam. Boom. Woo! Got it. Right to say it, but you're a reseller? Right to say you're a reseller? I mean, dude, just let people think what they want. Like, bro, I mean, if you want to call people resellers, call them resellers. If you want to say that, who cares? Right? Who cares if you resell shoes to get yours for free? I don't. And if you want to talk bad about that, that's okay. I understand. Right? I 100% understand, but you do you, man. We're going to do us. We're going to do us. You're going to do you, and that's how we run it. And there's no reason to judge others. I know a lot of people like to point fingers. There's a lot of pointing fingers definitely in this community, like in just in the sneaker community overall. But there's a lot of the people that say they don't do it. A lot of people say they don't do it, but they do. They try to fit in with the crowd. Oh, I don't do that. When low key, they're actually doing it. Just own up to it, admit it, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's all good. All good. But if you think there's something wrong with it, cool. Your opinion, that's your opinion. My opinion, you know what mine is. Yeah. Is sneakers even worth trying for VAAs? What? Is sneakers even worth trying for VAAs? That's like saying, should I even try for my goals? Is it even worth it? I don't know. Do you want them? Do you want your goals? Is it going to be hard to go for? Sure. Do you still want your goals? It's like asking, should I even try for my goals? Of course. That's what I would, that's what I'm, like comparing it to. Of course, why would you not go for it? Why would you, that doesn't make sense why you wouldn't go for it. Why? Because there'll be thousands and thousands of people going for them? Terrible reason not to. Yeah. My boy at work and I joke about you, Trev. Bro, I just talk a lot, bro. I talk a lot. We go through everything. Oh, I know. Dude, Momo, but dude, you know how it is. That's how everyone is. I had the 14 just to see how ashy they are. If they aren't bad, I'll keep them. I know that. Anyone from UK win, I'm sure, dude. I'm sure if someone from UK won, look, they're out there shooting free throws. They're out there shooting free throws. I'm hoping they give us a bunch of videos on this. Look, they got them on foot. Yep. Addy drops 9:30 a.m. 2 free throw chances. If you can make this shot, you can buy a pair for $200. If you miss, you line up again. If you just want to pull up to cop a tee, you can. Look at that. That's going to be it. So this, boom. So there it is. The yellow off-whites on foot. What a fit. I just want the off-whites, man. Or Virgil Ablohs. Yeah. The Air was $1,000 because it was Swarovski. So, but guys, hey, that's a happy Saturday. I want to say thank you all for tuning in. If you haven't already, hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel. You know we're on our way to 100,000 subscribers. Yo, Dreams dope. I just saw you join. I'm sending you a welcome ticket right now as soon as this live stream comes off. I'm gonna make sure that I got you taken care of so you're good to go. But I appreciate each and every one of you guys. Head to Soul Classics and got a wristband for the Kobe's Monday. Nice, bro. Get you that wristband. So good luck. We're gonna be watching for the New York raffle today. I will send a ping out when it goes live. New York only. Their actual events from 1 p.m. to 7 p.m. We'll send it out. Expected to be another EQL raffle, like Virgil Abloh did, or like Los Angeles did. Swarovskis are gone. 14's actually sold out on sneakers. A lot of updates. We're watching this weekend. There's going to be a lot going on, right? There is going to be a lot going on. Congrats if you hit them early, even though they did cancel, but at least we know what's going on. If you guys do want to follow me on Instagram, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'm posting a lot. It's easier to message me on Instagram too, or Discord. You can message me on Discord. And that's how it's going down. I appreciate it all. I love y'all. And if you do want to join Kick, you're more than welcome to. Have a good weekend and enjoy your outro music. As always, thank you for being here. I appreciate y'all so much. All right, here it is. It's time to get some work done and then go to brunch, man. I'm hungry, real hungry. Hope you guys enjoy your brunches and your lunches and everything. The whole weekend. Jermaine, my guy. What up, bro? Busy morning, babe. Thank you so much for stopping by. Have a good Saturday, bro. Peace out.